Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. It's me, A. Prustian, and I am still on episode 4. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya? These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Yeah, I feel like we should go talk to Mr. Matt Engarde again and use our psychic powers to ask him if he hired someone to kill Juan Carita. The real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Carita was that assassin, Mr. Shelley DeKiller, right? And the card Ms. Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired DeKiller to begin with? Who is his client? Oh, Phoenix. You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Does she think it's Matt, or was she just, like, aghast at the whole idea of it? Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Ms. Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Right? That doesn't make any sense. But if Ms. Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt Engarde himself? Was it Matt? If Mr. Engarde really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Engarde, right? I mean, when we first talked with him... Mr. Engarde, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, okay? I didn't see any Psyche-Locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Ms. Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Did she? Okay, something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Did he, like, drive Celeste to suicide? That's, to me, the thing that's most connected with everything else we know about. Mr. Engarde's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Carita was going to reveal this secret. Here's the other reason why I think it's related to Celeste, is because if Carita had her suicide note and that's where she talked about it, that's how he knows. Right? And the proof he had. I guess the only thing about that is nobody ransacked this place to find the suicide note. which I feel like you would have done if that were really the motive, but maybe not. Maybe you think just killing him's enough. I don't know. That means Mr. Engarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarde. There's no way around it now. Yeah, it does. Okay. Anything else here? No. Let's go back to just the hallway, I guess. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Kurita held about Mr. Engarde, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those are 2 things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. I mean, I'm worried. How are we gonna do it then? Oh, hi, old bag. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgypoo, so... Edgeworth. And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. Is that some revenge, Edgeworth? I'm not sure what we did to deserve that, but we probably did something. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Bug sweeper. This is absolutely top secret, so you better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Ms. Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. I don't think Lotta has that kind of expertise. Or money. If she had a spy camera, she would use it. I just don't think she had one. Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. I love that that's her reason why. Yup. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. Phoenix, did you say it with your face? Did you make a face and have an expression? Alright, Juan and Adrian. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Celeste. Yep. You and me both, Phoenix. We're on the same wavelength there. Oh, you're talking about Ms. Celeste Impacts. Ms. Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita? Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Shit. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Alright, Celeste's suicide. Why would Ms. Impax want to kill herself? She was gonna get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? I must have misremembered then. I thought maybe Celeste was with Matt. I mean, does it have something to do with Matt? Like, if it doesn't, where's the secret, you know? Because this really feels like this is Juan's fault, not Matt's fault. That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. That is a very good question. I wonder too. Huh. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay, let's move on. Can we go back to our office, maybe? Yeah. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. That's adorable. Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick? Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. She's shocked. I am not. I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. A little bit. Poor Pearls. Okay, nothing else to talk to her about then. Let's try the detention center. If it's after hours, I don't know. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Engarde tonight. But isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. I still find this bizarre. Shouldn't he have access to his lawyer? Like, I don't know. This whole legal system is very strange. Okay, though. Well, in that case, let's see what else we can rustle up by walking around. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened? I don't know, they're all out looking for kidnapped Maya? You're Mr. Engarde's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Engarde case? And we're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? Is it the butler? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Maybe it's not the butler. It's not somebody we know well. Is it Will Powers? Is it Gumshoe? Who? Okay. Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. It does sound that way. Well, hopefully not. Unless he really is guilty. At least of hiring the guy. I don't know. I'm sure they must have transferred Ms. Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Engarde and Ms. Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? We're going to start with Matt Engarde. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. Hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Carita was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Engarde. What's wrong? Mr. Engarde, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. Totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Alright, Matt's secret. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little bit more about it from Ms. Andrews. It looked like somewhere Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what the secret is? Please? Oh yeah, no way in hell does he want to do that. Holy shit. I knew this was coming. Yeah. Yup. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Psyche-Locks. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Not yet. Okay, let's ask about Juan and Adrian. Do you know about Mr. Carita and Ms. Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. Really? That's your source? Like, you work with Adrian. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Ms. Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Carita. Her mentor was Mr. Carita's manager. And Ms. Andrews was going to get Celeste Impacts' suicide note from him. Celeste, does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Engarde, are you connected to Ms. Impacts' suicide in some way? Yeah, of course he is. He's gotta be. Okay. Do I move in order to come back and talk to Adrian? Alright, let's talk to Adrian then. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Ms. Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Carita had on Mr. Engarde. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engarde, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impax. I'd finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Oh, the suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Yeah, why frame him then? Why did you try to frame Mr. Engarde? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? Not by falsifying the crime scene, lady. But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out that the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? No. Hers is a lot easier, though. A Psyche-Lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Okay. I'm gonna leave just to see if I can go somewhere else and see if there's somebody else to talk to. Like, maybe Edgeworth will be here. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? So you see, I got roped into this somehow. Is he their witness? What? And now I'm gonna testify I was right. I was right. It's Powers. Amazing. Now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something. Poor Will. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. That is mean, Phoenix. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? No, it's not. Tomorrow's testimony. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. It sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Indeed. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? Oh, Pearl. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch! I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? No. I mean, listen. Gumshoe's your friend. Will is your friend. Edgeworth is your frenemy. At minimum. You have lots of friends, it's just some of them are constrained from being helpful. Alright, Matt Engarde. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? How horrible! That's unforgivable! Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, Ms. Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic? Because he's full of gossip? Ah, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Powers just has to get, like, cast as Wolverine or something. He'll be fine. Not everyone likes a pretty boy, is what I'm saying. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Ms. Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Ms. Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about the mysterious death. And hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Alright, let's ask. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. Yeah, we heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. That would make sense. If it were something that were bad for Matt, why would he hide it to use later? Why wouldn't he just reveal it right away? But if it's bad for him, he would have motive to hide it. But then how does that turn into something bad for Matt? Unless it's bad for both of them. Interesting. Something bad for Mr. Kurita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Or Matt? It could have been that it was just bad for Matt and Juan decided to hold on to it to use as blackmail under, like, extreme duress. Like, worst case scenario kind of backup. I guess that makes sense too. Okay. Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Engarde and Ms. Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Indeed I do. Mr. Nick, your phone. Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. At the end, What the hell? Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Thank you, Pearl. Maybe it'll be good news. That did not sound like good news. Somehow, I doubt that. But the question is, like, it feels like, man, we're supposed to go talk to Matt and Adrian again, but maybe after this. So let's move. Wright and Company law offices. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. What? It is good news. Eh? This quickly? And this bear is what gave them away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Oh, yes, what Edgeworth said at the beginning. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured... Shh, Pearls. And, go on. There's only one person who could have bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt Engarde. Huh? Yeah, Matt Engarde, your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Yeah. Well, it's because I kind of think Matt's guilty. Okay. Stuffed bear. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought the bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. It's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? It's all you have? Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Engarde. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Engarde's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Engarde himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Oh, poor Phoenix. Alright. Credit card receipt. Spy camera. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I could give these back to you and you can file away into evidence. Alright. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled into court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Engarde. Why would Mr. Engarde do something like this? I bet it was to catch Ms. Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. Engarde, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. Aw, poor kid. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Engarde, what in the world have you done? Let's go find out. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. I hope I haven't missed my chance to break Adrian's Psyche-Lock, but I think they pretty much always give you a chance to do all the things. So, like, you kind of have to. Okay. Let's go to present. The Magatama. It's so much. But the last time there were like 5 locks, you just needed like one thing to break through. Now let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plans? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I could keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Yeah, the spy camera. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? In the cutest bear? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Oh, that's one. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave the bear to Mr. Kurita was... Profiles... was a certain Matt Engarde. Mr. Engarde, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engarde. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. The receipts. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Engarde. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. Really? A toothbrush? A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. My dude, that is exceedingly unethical. Ew. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? I hope not. Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Okay. It's not all of these at once, but we're getting through them. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Okay, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filled it in secret is... Did he want to know where the note was? Possible. Did he just want to know what was going to happen at the stage show? That's also possible. Did he want to see what was happening with Adrian and Juan? That's also possible. Shoot, this is a lot of health if I get it wrong. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Ms. Andrews and Mr. Carita were having secret meetings. I think I was right. You, who is keeping tabs on Mr. Carita, were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you could be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we could get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stopped paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying were something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Carita because of Ms. Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera was... Okay, so I didn't get penalized for that, which is nice. I think it's maybe this then, the confession. I'm torn between this and the suicide note, but I'm gonna try this one. If I really wanted to set up a spy camera, I wouldn't have set it up in Juan's room. It would be in your office, dude. Huh? My office? Oh, this means I got it wrong. Well, dude, you're always saying really absurd things, right? It'd be like getting the Comedy Channel for free. Yeah. Ah, I'm so close, I can feel it. If you're done laughing... Okay, let's get to here. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm gonna try the suicide note this time. And if that's wrong, I don't know. Shit! Oh no! What else could it be? I'm gonna check on this. Okay. I had to look it up. This makes sense then. If Matt did know that Juan was going to be assassinated, then it could be related to that. And so I can present the assassin's calling card. I was not going to come up with this, so obviously, let's see how it goes. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. A man's name is Shelley DeKiller, but I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelley DeKiller? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Yeah, I really can't, because I have very little health left. Oh no. Mr. Matt Engarde. I know why you know Mr. DeKiller. It's because... you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. Oh, you know what? That's true. I forgot about that. It was set up for the specific time frame. That's why it was set up to record the murder. But why did he do that? Because if he did it to, like, cover his own ass, right? Then, like, to prove it wasn't him, then why wouldn't he have revealed that evidence ASAP, um, when we went to trial? Why have that video? Was he hoping the assassin would get some information out of Juan? I don't know. So how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelley DeKiller to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Engarde. Here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Huh? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Mr. Engarde, you really did hire. Yeah, I did. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Who, the real Matt Engarde? Aha. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Engarde. Where'd you get a drink? Hey, I got my health back. Most of it, not all of it. Oh, jeez. Alright. I love the dun-dun-dun. And then the hair slicked back. Good God. Alright, Matt's secret. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. So you really are Shelley DeKiller's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Is that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... Oh, poor Pearls. It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Ms. Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. I see it was for his own use to keep tabs. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. Counter blackmail. I like it. I mean, it's just, if you're gonna do this, that's a smart thing to do. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Is that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough an answer for you, little girl? Alright, what's your motive for murder? Why? Why would you kill Mr. Carita? Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Carita had been able to give it, then Mr. Engarde's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Carita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. I mean, he is an actor, right? So he's just been doing this, like, yeah, sweet Matt Engarde persona. Adrian fell for it. The assassin, too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. Matt Engarde. Oh, she's mad. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. Yeah, Phoenix, how are you going to keep defending this guy, huh? How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Carita. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that to-killer guy, right? Yeah, exactly. All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Carita. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you? That's not the issue. I think Phoenix would be willing to give up the trial if Maya's life were on the line. Yeah, you could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. So he knows about Maya. But if he knew about Maya, why would he have sent us to his house? Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Good question. Oh, I haven't gotten the chance to talk to Adrian again. And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. I still have to talk to Adrian. No. Oh well, hopefully it's not that important. Alright, well, I am out of time, so I'm gonna have to stop here and do more of this the next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!